Today we're going to take a look at Freet Howgill shoes. Now this is a shoe that's kind of in between a boot and a trainer. So it's going to work better in colder, wetter environments, and it's going to keep your feet a little bit warmer in those colder, wetter days. So you can see it's still got this breathable mesh upper, and down the side they put on this nice kind of backward arrow pattern. I think that works really well in this black colour. Now on the bottom we've got the heel grip, and that's on other models such as the Freet Howgill. And I've tried and tested this, and it gives nice traction and support when you're taking the shoe off-road or into those muddy, wetter trails. So it's a really nice grip on the bottom, and it's going to work very well. Inside, if I shove my hand in, we've got a nice wide fitting shoe, and that's going to give plenty of room for your toes to spread out, and inside is very soft and comfortable if you were to wear these shoes with or without socks. So a really good start. Let's put these shoes on and see what they look like. Now I have the Freet Howgill shoes on my feet. They're even more warm and cozy than I expected. And from this side profile view, I really like the backward arrow pattern down the side of the shoes. I think that works really well. And the other thing I want to comment on is I've tried and reviewed other shoes from the likes of Howgills Barefoot that try and build this shoe with an upper sock-like construction. But what I've noticed from Howgills Barefoot is they're a lot more harsh around the upper part of the foot, and they kind of dig in a little bit with the materials they've used. And I don't get that here. The shoes are a lot more softer and comfortable, and I think Freet have done a really good job, and they've got this spot on with the materials they've used to construct the shoe. It's going to be a lot softer on the skin and just a lot more comfortable. It's not all perfect. One of the things I've noticed is the insole does tend to move around, and it tends to slide back, and that means your toes will hang over the edge of the insole. So this could be fixed in a couple of ways. We could either remove the insole or place double-sided tape on the bottom of the insole and put it back in the shoe, which will secure it in place. So it's not a deal breaker, but it's something that could be improved if Freet do a version 2 of this shoe in the future. Let's talk about durability. On the right we have some Freet Howgills that I've used for over 6 months, and you can see it uses the same heel grip sole, which has worn away, but it's remained intact, which shows good quality and good value for money. The other thing I was worried about with the Howgills is they're just glued on the bottom of the sole, and I'm just tracing along that sole at the bottom, the kind of seam where it joins together, but there was no separation, and again I was impressed with the quality of the shoes over time. Some other aspects about the Howgills is they have a water resistant upper, which is going to stop the penetration of water into the shoe, not to be confused with the shoes being waterproof. And the other thing I want to touch on is the stack height is 10.5 millimeters with the insole, and without the insole, which is 3 millimeters, it'll be a 7.5 millimeter, which is going to give you that nice ground feel. That's everything I want to cover today for the Howgill shoes. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like. That way other people will find the video and they can learn about these great shoes, and I'm looking forward to doing more reviews in the future. Thank you for watching.